The Santiago Metro, officially known as Metro de Santiago, has undergone significant development and expansion since its inception in 1975. Let's explore the timeline of the Santiago Metro's evolution from 1975 to its projected growth in 2030, highlighting key milestones, line extensions, and notable stations. The construction of the Santiago Metro began in 1968, and the first line, Line 1, Red Line, was inaugurated on September 15, 1975. Line 1 initially spanned a distance of 8.2 kilometers, connecting the stations from San Pablo to La Moneda, passing through various notable stations such as Universidad de Chile and Baquedano. The Santiago Metro's first line, Line 1, was inaugurated on September 15, 1975. It initially ran from San Pablo to La Moneda, covering a distance of 8.8 kilometers. In 1977, Line 1 was extended further to Salvador, adding approximately 2 kilometers to the line's pathway. Over the years, Line 1 saw multiple extensions. In 1978, Line 1 underwent its first major extension, adding 3 new stations: San Alberto Hurtado, Padre Hurtado, and Las Rejas. This extension increased the total length of Line 1 to 13.5 kilometers. In 1980, it reached Escuela Militar, and in 1987, the line expanded to Los Dominicos, covering a total distance of 20.2 kilometers. In 1997, Line 5, Green Line, was opened, initially running from Vicente Valdez to Bella Vista de la Florida, with notable stations like Baquedano and Santa Isabel in between. The initial section covered a distance of 18.1 kilometers. Line 5 later underwent extensions, adding stations such as Plaza de Mayipu and Pudahuel, ultimately increasing its length to 25 kilometers. Line 4, Light Blue Line, was inaugurated on August 30, 2005, connecting Tobalaba to Grisha, covering a distance of 8.2 kilometers. In subsequent years, Line 4 was extended to include stations like Vicente Valdez and Quilin, expanding its total length to 23.5 kilometers. In 2010, Line 1 underwent a significant extension, reaching the southernmost point of the city. This extension added stations such as Elisa Correa and Los Quilaye, further increasing the length of Line 1 to 20.9 kilometers. By then, Line 1 had been extended to its current length of 23.6 kilometers, with the addition of stations like Los Heroes and Universidad de Chile. The year 2017 marked the inauguration of Line 6, Violet Line, the first fully automated line in the Santiago Metro network. Line 6 covered a distance of 15.3 kilometers, connecting Cerrillos to Los Leones. Notable stations along Line 6 include Pedro Aguirre Cerda and Nunoa. In 2019, Line 3, Light Green Line, began operations, initially running from Los Libertadores to Fernando Castillo Velasco. This line covered a distance of 22.1 kilometers, with stations such as Universidad de Chile and Plaza Igana in between. By 2025, Line 7, Dark Green Line, is expected to be operational, connecting Vitacura to Renca. Line 7 will have a total length of 25.3 kilometers, including stations like Providencia and Estación Central. Line 3 is also projected to undergo extensions in the coming years, with a plan to reach Quilicura by 2027. This extension will add approximately 4 kilometers to Line 3's total length. By 2026, Line 3 is set to expand from Quilicura to Huechuraba, adding approximately 3 kilometers to its existing pathway. This extension will include new stations such as Plaza Chacabuco and Alcalde Fernando Castillo Velasco. In the same year, Line 6 is expected to extend from Los Leones to Pedro Aguirre Cerda, covering a distance of approximately 3.9 kilometers. This extension will introduce new stations like Inés de Suárez and Bayo Bayo. Line 2 has a significant expansion planned for 2027, connecting La Cisterna to San Bernardo. This extension will add approximately 4 kilometers to Line 2's pathway and introduce stations such as Santa Rosa and Lo Blanco. Line 7, scheduled for inauguration in 2028, will be an important addition to the Santiago Metro network. This line will run from Vitacura to Renca, covering a distance of approximately 23 kilometers. Notable stations along this line will include Santa Isabel and Estación Central. In 2029, Line 8 is set to extend from Puente Alto to Renca, adding approximately 34 kilometers to its existing pathway. This extension will connect various areas of the city, including Macul and El Bosque. Looking ahead to 2030, the Santiago Metro network is anticipated to continue expanding. Line 8 is scheduled for inauguration, connecting Renca to La Florida. This new line will cover a distance of approximately 25 kilometers and includes stations like Tobalaba and Departamental. Line 4 is also slated for expansion in 2030, extending from Puente Alto to Bajos de Mena. This extension will cover a distance of approximately 7 kilometers and introduce stations like La Cisterna and Las Mercedes. Furthermore, Line 2 is expected to undergo extensions, reaching new areas of the city. By 2030, Line 2 will connect La Cisterna to Hospital El Pino, with additional stations such as San Ramon and Lo Ovale, expanding its total length to approximately 30 kilometers. Line 4 is also set to undergo further development, with plans to extend it from Tobalaba to Puente Alto. This extension will add approximately 9 kilometers to Line 4's pathway, providing connectivity to areas like Las Vizcachas and La Florida. In addition to these extensions, the Santiago Metro network will continue to enhance connectivity between existing lines and improve interchanges at major stations. This includes the construction of new transfer stations to facilitate seamless transfers between lines. By 2030, the Santiago Metro network is projected to encompass a sprawling distance of approximately 240 kilometers, offering commuters an extensive and efficient transportation system that connects various parts of the city. With its modern infrastructure, advanced technology, and well-designed stations, the metro will continue to play a vital role in enhancing urban mobility, reducing traffic congestion, and promoting sustainable transportation for residents. The Santiago Metro's continuous expansion and development aim to provide a seamless and delightful travel experience while meeting the growing transportation needs of Santiago's population well into the future.